Yo, what is poppin', guys? It is your boy Crooks209 back at you guys with another banger of a video. And today we're going to be using Jorge Masvidal, but we're only going to be boxing. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, just boxing, because Jake Paul has been calling out Masvidal. So I wanted to make a video to show those of you guys that have not been watching MMA for that long, or that have not had a chance to see Masvidal fight as of late, that he does have really good boxing. The guy is a very, very good boxer. So we're going to be going up against Leon Edwards in the first fight. Now this can present some problems because Masvidal does have good kicks, but the boxing means that we have to stay within a certain distance. So that's a challenge in itself. So here we're trying to pop that jab, trying to give him a little bit of space, trying to see if we can counter a kick, and we do effectively right there, straight off the rip. Hurt Leon Edwards with an overhand right. Now, Masvidal does have very clean boxing, but he's more of a Muay Thai fighter. He has a good Muay Thai stance. He utilizes kicks very well, and he has a good switch stance. But before he was known for his kicks, before he was known for having good grappling defense, this guy was one of the best street boxers in Miami. If you guys watched Kimbo Slice's backyard fights, this guy would regularly have brawls with people just straight boxing. So he does have very, very heavy hands, especially in UFC 4 as well, and has very good boxing combinations as well. I believe he has a level 3 or a level 4. So we're just trying to close the distance, keep it close with Leon Edwards. But we need to be careful of Masvidal's chin, because it did get nerfed after the Kamaru Usman knockout. It went from a 95 to a 93. So that's something that we need to be careful of, because Leon Edwards does have very, very strong punching power, as well as very good kicking power. So we just need to be careful. Jabbing. We're trying to rip down to that body just to keep him honest. If you guys are going to just be boxing with Masvidal, something that I would recommend is learning how to use body shots effectively, and really trying to use those very frequently. Because if you're just going to be boxing somebody, you know, it's kind of tough to just headhunt, to be honest with you, in UFC 4. There we catch him with a good uppercut as he was trying to go down to the body. Now he's in orthodox, which is not Leon Edwards' natural stance, but Leon does have a good switch stance. They actually buffed that. He used to have like I believe an 87, but now I believe it's at a 92, which is very solid. So we're feinting off that overhand off of those kicks, those feint kicks that he's throwing, just to let him know that we're there. He's chipping away at the block. We circled out. Now we're applying a little bit of pressure, entering the pocket with that jab. Just utilizing the jab heavy body to head combination right there. They're catching with a beautifully timed straight into a lead body hook, then go jab, rear body hook. So you see, we're just mixing it up. We're not just headhunting. We're breaking down the block when we can, but we're also mixing up body shots. And we're not overcommitting too much on combinations. We're just trying to stay as defensively sound as possible. So we feint off the overhand. We feint to the body. Now we need to be careful not to get caught with an uppercut as we're going down to the body. Catch it right there. Go for a body shot, and there was the double uppercuts to end the round. Dropped us. We had a very good first round right there, but towards the end, he did read that we were going down to the body heavy. So that lets me know that we got him pretty much where we want him to be at. We want him to start anticipating that we're going down to the body, so we could potentially set up that fake to the body, slip uppercut counter that I love to use and that a lot of elite players love to use. So we're going to try to use that here in this second round, as well as continue to pop out that jab, that good jab that Masvidal does have. So now he's feinting those kicks off, catches us with a good knee, tries to go with the overhand. Now, with him using that knee, I think he's going to try to use the knee to try to intercept us as we go down to the body. So that's something that we need to be careful of not eating flush. So here we're trying to stand our ground, trying to stay in that boxing range, because we're not going to be using kicks. And when we're on the outside, we're looking to counter either a front kick or a head kick, a roundhouse kick to the head with an overhand. So here he's pressing forward. We're doing a good job of responding back, pressuring him back. He's ducking, utilizing that jab, trying to break down that block. There's a beautiful kick by him. Staying in that pocket, eating the strikes off the block. Now that is one thing also that you guys need to be aware of when you guys are boxing people is you're going to eat a lot of shots off your block, which means your block is going to go down significantly faster than it would any other time if you're not just holding the block. They're catching with a good uppercut into a combination. Catch that kick. We're trying to keep him up against the side of the cage as much as possible so that way we can move in and out fairly easily. So here we switch to southpaw to give him a different look. Catch him right there with a good uppercut as he was ducking down to the body. Try to go with a body uppercut, but he's moving off to the side. But now we're just taking our time. We realize that we do have him hurt. Switch back into orthodox because I like staying in orthodox more than southpaw. Now we're just trying to take our time. Good straight lead hook by him. Stuns us right there. Now we're in all sorts of trouble. But we just need to stay still because this guy isn't throwing too much to really get us, really make us think that he's going to do something significant to get us out. There we try to slip counter, but we miss right there. So now we're just trying to stay in the pocket. This is what we like to call good old pocket fighting. But you see, I'm not just spamming strikes. Just because you're staying in the pocket doesn't mean that you have to spam strikes, ladies and gentlemen. You can take your time and be calculated in the pocket. This kind of style just is really meant to make your opponent feel uncomfortable. So there we catch him with a good jab hook, stun him again, go down to the body twice, back up to the head with a good lead hook. Now we have him in all sorts of trouble. Catch him again with a straight lead uppercut, drop him. Now we have him up against the fence. He launches those double uppercuts again, hurts us. Now we catch him with a good jab hook, hurt him again. Now we have him in all sorts of trouble. That lead hook drops him again for I think the 4th time. Now we're going for the kill. Trying to get him out of here, but he's doing a good job of ducking. They try to minor step, expecting the front kick, try to catch him with the overhand. Now let's see if we can get him out of here before the end of this 2nd round. Good body straight, good jab back by us. Now we're trying to work a combination. We block that knee and put him to sleep with the rear hook. Just too much damage right there for Leon Edwards to really overcome. We're able to get the dub just boxing with Jorge Masvidal. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the 2nd fight that we have for you guys on the video. Now here we are, guys. We are going up against a Darren Till with Masvidal, just boxing again. And this one's going to be a little bit tougher because I Punch Santa is a very, very good striker. If you guys have seen my past videos, me and this guy have fought a lot. And this guy is a very, very good striker. It's going to be very challenging. Even though he has Darren Till, who does not have the best health stats in the world, he's still a very, very formidable opponent with Darren Till, especially if we're just boxing. So we just need to take it easy and not just try to rush things because we did get almost put away in the last fight for going to the body too much. So you just want to be careful in this fight. So here he's standing in the pocket. He's willing to engage with us, which is really what we want him to do. We don't want him to be at range trying to throw kicks off or front kicks or anything like that. So he's kind of helping us out right here by just walking forward towards us. Good body kick right there by him. Now he's popping off that jab heavy, so we're responding with jabs of our own. Good body hook by us right there. We miss on the slip straight. But you see, we're not backing ourselves up to the cage. We're stepping to the back of the black line right there, and then we're moving back in. We're not going to let him swarm us. There, good body shot. Good lead hook as he tried to slip off. Now the one thing is with Darren Till does have a good, I believe he has a Celtic cross like Connor. So that thing hits heavy and it comes out quick. So we just need to be careful. Look right there, very, very quick animation. So now we're in southpaw trying to match his stance. So that way if he does decide to launch off an overhand with that left hand, we can naturally slip it instead of having to go in a direction that we're not accustomed to in the orthodox. So it just makes the read a little bit easier. There we catch him with a beautifully timed uppercut as he tried to go down to the body. Now he's moving his head. We're going down to the body. We're not rushing, trying to drain out our stamina. We switch back to orthodox to give him a different look. Now he's going to think a little bit more. It's going to cause him to change up his game plan quite a bit, that rock. So we just need to be aware of that and try to adjust to his adjustment. There we try to go down with a body shot, but he popped us with a good jab. He's throwing out that straight because Darren Till, like I said, does have a good straight. There was an elbow. So we need to be careful of that as well. So now we're just trying to take our time. He's doing a good job of popping out jabs. Good knee right there by him. He's anticipating us going to the body a little bit more now. Catch him with another good uppercut as he ducked down. Good uppercut by him. Now you can see him picking up on what we're trying to do. He's trying to answer back. He's mixing up his timing a little bit better than he did at the beginning of this round. So we just need to try to either press the pace or switch up the timing so that way we can get more damage off. But we're just going to settle in. Try to just take the last 30 seconds to get some minor damage off, but not take any damage in return. There, he's popping out an elbow into a lead hook. That combination can be very, very tricky, guys. Very, very tricky, so we need to be careful. There, we catch him with a good three-piece. Hurt him again. Rip down to the body. Have him up against the fence, and that's going to be the end of the first round. Now, we did have him in trouble twice in that round. We weren't able to capitalize on the degree of damage we were able to do to him at the end of the round, but we're going to try to carry that into this second round. So here we go. We're going to touch gloves in a show of respect, and we're back underway. We're popping out that jab, which is what you want to do if you're boxing. With Masvidal, if you're going to be a boxer, you want to learn how to utilize your jab. It's the most important strike if you're going to be trying to set up combinations with your hands. So here we're back in the pocket, popping out that jab into a straight, crack him, go down to the body. Now we're just mixing up the timing because I don't want him to uppercut me as I'm going down to the body. So we're trying to break the block down just a little bit before we start working the body. There, a good jab straight to the body right there into a lead hook by us. You can tell he's starting to get a little bit anxious. He's starting to flinch a little bit more than he did in the first round just because of the damage that he's taking. So now we're going to start ripping the body just a little bit more just to kind of throw him off kilter and get our head strikes off. So we're feinting off. Good jab straight right there. Hurts him. We go down to the body again. We're backing him up, trying to press him to the cage. But he's doing a good job of recovering. We're taking our time. Our stamina is looking very good. Our health stats aren't looking too shabby right now. So we're just taking our time, picking our shots, trying to pull counter, uppercut, but he wasn't there to be found. Good spinning elbow hurts us for the first time in the fight. Now we need to be careful not to let him gain momentum. Good elbow right there off of that knee. Shoots for a takedown. With Darren Till, my guy? With Darren Till, though? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Maybe that was a mistake, but if it was intentional, it lets me know a lot. Especially with somebody like Darren Till who doesn't have good grappling stats. Now we switch back to orthodox to give him another different look. I'm going to try to crack off some combinations now. Good jab. Trying to jab back. We feint to the body. Go with the uppercut. Lead hook to the body. He's trying to break down our block. Hit us with a spinning back fist. So we need to be careful of that. As well as that spinning elbow that he's been throwing out. So we're just taking our time. Double jabbing straight in right there. Gets him hurt. Ripping down to the body. Taking our time. Not trying to overcommit. Because he's looking to counter when we hurt him. So we're just going to take our time. Rear body hook into lead hook. Yeah, catches us right there with a good uppercut off of a whiff. Hurts us, but our head health is going back. And Masvidal does have a recharger as well, so it helps with the durability that he has. We hurt him right there with a good lead hook. Now we have him pressed up against the cage, ripping to that body. He's blocking most of it. Now our stamina is starting to go down a little bit more than it has in the past round and a half, just because we're missing a lot of shots. So we need to be aware of that as well, because this is a 5-round fight. So we're working. And that's the end of the second round. Now, very, very good second round, although we did get hurt a couple times. So we just need to be careful with what we're doing, because Santa is dangerous when he gets hurt. If we make one wrong read, he's going to put us out. So we just need to be careful. There we block the front kick. Trying to take our time. Not rushing, but we are pressing forward because I realize Darren Till doesn't have the best recovery stats. So his chin is probably still not doing too well. So we're just trying to crack off the combinations. Good knee right there by him. He's in retreat mode. We want him playing off the back foot like he is right now. We're just trying to take our time, trying to block any heavy strikes that are coming back, rip into that body. He's major lunging off now. Still trying to pop that jab is Darren Till. Crack him with a good combination. Hurt him. Going down to the body twice. Lead our rear body uppercut hurts him. Now we're looking for the return, but he's not throwing out anything too heavy. Ripping to the body, then back up to the head. Now we're trying to keep him on that cage. But he's doing a good job of major lunging off to prevent us from just trapping him up against the cage. So here we're just circling out, trying to regain some stamina. That block gauge on us is going down, which we kind of expected. There he hurts us with a good combination. Tries to go with the double uppercuts, but we're not there to be found. Now we are in retreat mode, letting that head health go back up. Just trying to take the time. He's doing a good job of not rushing himself. But we have him back up against the cage. Drop him right there with a good, clean combination. Now we're going to put the pressure on him, try to crack out some more strikes. But he's doing a good job of major lunging off. Now we're more jab straight into the body just to try to get him to lower that block. Crack him with a good lead uppercut. Drop him again. Now we have him hurt. We smell blood. We're going to apply more pressure right here. He's major lunging off, but we're still in front of him. Utilizing that jab, breaking that block down just a little bit. Good spinning elbow right there by him. Hurts us. We're able to slip. That back fist didn't hit us. Now his block is really low and his stamina is low as well. Good job by him retreating right there. Shoots for another takedown with Darren Till, but we stopped that one. We let him out. Now here we're applying a little bit more pressure because I think my head health is better than his right at this point. Drop him with another good lead uppercut. Have him in trouble. Good body hook, and the lead hook drops him again. We're not going to go for the ground and pound finish. We're going to try to get the KO on the feet. Breaking that block down. Try to catch him with an uppercut, expecting him to go down to the body, but he doesn't. Now we're just staying in his face, making him feel uncomfortable. He's major lunging off, trying to get away from us, but we're hurting him. We have him up against the cage right here, so we're going to unleash on some combinations. Got to be careful of that elbow, though. There, catch him with a good uppercut, knock him down again. His head health is really low if we're chipping through his block like that. Going down to the body, hurt him again. Going back up to the head, the straight lead uppercut put Darren to sleep. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure if you guys are new and if you guys did like this video to subscribe and slap the like video. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, and thank you guys for stopping by again.